Have you ever displayed a list of items in your React project? Maybe a list of users, products, messages, or even a list of tasks. I'm pretty sure you've already done this if you've been working with React. Because displaying list is one of the basic thing we do in React. So if you build even a small React project, chances are you've already used this. But here's the interesting part. Have you ever wondered how React knows which item is which? Let's take a very simple example. Imagine I have three users, Alice, Bob, and Charlie. I want React to display them as a list. Looks simple, right? But React has an important question for us. How does React know which item is which? Okay, now imagine this. Today our list has three users, Alice, Bob, and Charlie. React displays these three items for us. But tomorrow something changes. Maybe a new user, David, joins the list. Now we have four users, or maybe Bob leaves. Now the list becomes Alice, Charlie, and David. Or maybe the order changes. See, the list can change in many different ways. So React needs to understand something very important. Which item is still the same, which item was added, which item was removed, and which item simply changed its position. React needs a way to identify each item and keep track of these changes, and that's exactly where keys come in. A key gives each list item a unique identity, so React can understand which item is which when the list changes. Let's see the code. Here we are using map to create a list for every user. See this. This is the key. So React can understand Alice is this item, Bob is this item, Charlie is this item. And if something changes in the list, React can identify which item was added, removed, or changed. Now, here's an important point. The key should be unique among the items in that list. For example, if two users have the same key, React cannot probably distinguish them. And there is another question interviewers love to ask. Can we use the array index as a key? Technically, yes, but should we always do it? No. If the list is stable and items never get reordered, added, or removed, using the index may be okay in some cases, but if the list can change, using the index can cause problems because the position of an item can change. So, whenever possible, use a stable unique ID from your actual data. This is usually much better. One more thing, beginners often ask, does the key appear inside my HTML? No. The key is mainly for React's internal list reconciliation. You don't normally access it as a regular prop inside the child component. So let's quickly revise. Keys help React identify list items. They should be unique and stable. A unique ID is usually the best choice. And be careful when using array indexes as keys. So here is your interview question. What are keys in React and why are they important? If you can explain that clearly, you are already one step closer to answering React interview questions confidently. Now tell me in the comments, do you want me to explain keys and index keys with a real coding example, or should we move directly to the next React interview question? Let me know what you want to learn next, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding!